Hello, and good day to yous. Welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Oh, good. Word for a second there. Hmm. Right, this is all just multiplayer stuff that I can't really make a lot of use of. Another weird dream? It's that dream again. The one where beautiful women descend from the sky. That Pokemon. Who could it be? I'm hearing better this time. What? Human? My role? Wait, please, tell me more. I can't. Drifting off. Later that very same morning. Morning, Zacharaz. What's the matter? You haven't woken up yet? Oh? You've been having strange dreams. What was strange about them? Okay. You said you're actually a human, right? Do you even know what that is? So maybe those dreams have some connection to how you became a Pokemon. By the way, what do you want to do? Do you want to turn back into a human? It's true. I haven't thought about it much, but do I want to become a human again? Hard to know without knowing who you are and what you've left behind. I don't know. What's the matter? Having trouble deciding? Well, maybe so. It must be more fun for you to be here with me. Anyway, we were supposed to go to Pokemon Square today. Do you remember? We need to get information on how we can add members to the rescue team. Let's get going. Yes, we recruited a Magnemite and a Doug trio, I believe, but need to figure out how to incorporate them. You have no space for items. Oh no! Do I have anything to sell? Maybe? White gummies were just food, I think. Ah, yes, and I got a bunch of orbs. There we go. Raises Pokemon's IQ, best for fighting types. Right, gummies were like rare candies? No, like the stat increasing items, protein and such, but these ones seem more generalized and better suited to certain Pokemon. Maybe like berries. Or no, like oh, what were those that mechanic from 3rd gen? You turn the berries into little cubes that improved stats. Hurl Orb. Hurls the target at another foe to inflict damage. And orbs were consumable? Warps foe in the same room to other places on the same floor. Yeah, these sound like consumable things. Okay. I might have to look back at how those things are used. Okay, I'm pretty certain now that orbs were one-time use and uh, TMs are how I learn new stuff. Well, store the gummies for now. Anything else? 2 cherries, 2 oran, 2 pekka. And you allowed me to link things together. What my actual moves look like right now. Got layer and tackle mixed together, and smoke screen for corners, as well as ember. Oh, reflect. Having the damage from all physical attack moves and regular attacks. I could link growl and reflect together. Get that super defense up and attack down. Okay, so now I should cast Reflect and Growl for big defensive bonus. Yes, good. Now what was I doing? Did I go into the, like, Chansey Center something? There's some service has just been opened up. Can't recall where it is, though. There it is. Wigglytuff. Friends are my treasures. Welcome to Wigglytuff Club, a circle of friends. Oh? Is this your first time here? Oh, I get it. You started a rescue team too, didn't you? You've come to the right place. I sell friend areas to add members to your rescue team. Since you're here for the very first time, I'll give you 2 friend areas for free. Let's do it. Wigglytuff, Wigglytuff, let's be friends, ta. Congratulations, you can go to the Wild Plains now. You can also go to the Mysterized Forest. Now you can recruit Pokemon that live in these 2 friend areas. How do you recruit new members? Well, if you're fighting Pokemon that live in a friend area, sometimes they will come to admire you as a friend. Huh. I like your style. The way you beat the crap out of me is very impressive. We should hang out. In that case, they may ask to join your team. Just keep trying. Bzz, bzz. If you're giving friend areas away, can you also give my friend access to the power plant friend area? I also want to join their rescue team. Okay, gotcha. I'm giving it away today. Wigglytuff, let's be friends, Ta. Congratulations, you can go to the power plant now. Yes, now I can join their team. Yay, bzz bzz bzz. Sorry, I know my friend turned down your offer to join your team yesterday. But after mulling it over all last night, my friend developed an overwhelming desire to become your team member. So am I even going to have to fight him? I apologize, but could you allow my friend to join your rescue team? Do I want an electric type? I've already got grass for, water. I guess I don't have an answer for flying yet. And this game is old enough that it's not going to have steel as a type. Yeah? Not that steel's all that great either. It'd help me against rock. I have grass. Ice. I have fire. Immune to dark. Yeah, I haven't seen anything like those two yet. Probably limited to red and blue gen Pokemon. Oh, wow. Don't forget, we were the ones that asked your friend to join us. So yes, that'd be awesome. Glad to have your friend on board. Oh, well, guess that's decided then. Alright, good on you, Bzz Bzz Bzz. Do your best and try not to hinder your rescue teammates, Bzz Bzz Bzz. Yeah, I'll do my best. Yay, Bzz Bzz Bzz. No. I'll be resting up in the power plant friend area. If you want me along for a rescue, come get me at the power plant. Okay, Bzz Bzz Bzz. You can go to your friend areas by taking the left path from your rescue team base. There's a sign on the path to the left of your rescue team base, so you shouldn't have any trouble. That's all the giveaways today. If you want more friend areas, you'll have to buy them now. Okay. Well, Mount Deep Green is real cheap. Mountainous area with lush plant life and deliciously fresh air. Pokemon are happy to live in this bountiful area. Yeah, that one's just ridiculously cheap. Oh, hello, TrueDemon90. Welcome to the chat. Should try PMD Explorer of Hell or Heaven there. ROM hack PMD Explorer of Sky. If I get around to finishing this game and deciding I want to play more, maybe. Let's slow our roll a little bit here, because this is my first mystery dungeon that I've ever played. Right, deposit money. Huh? What's going on over there? There seems to be a commotion. A Shiftry? Okay, there are dark types here. Please help my friend. Please, I need help. Forget it. We're not about to work for that. But my friend needs a gust of wind. Please. Hi, what's going on? Huh? That scene there. Jumpluff's begging for a rescue mission, but not finding any luck. See that guy? They're the one in the middle with the pointy nose. He's a Pokemon named Shiftry. He's got his own rescue team. But his team's greedy. They don't work unless they get paid royally. Jumpluff's been begging for help, but I feel sorry for that poor Pokemon. Wait! Oh, ooh, there's some heavy hitters. Oh, what do you want? Oh, it's Alakazam. That's Alakazam? Hey, rather cool-hearted, aren't you? To save Jumpluff's friend, a strong wind is needed. Your leafy fans can whip up powerful winds. It's an easy matter for you. Help that Pokemon out. Okay, we'll do it. Does Shiftry have any wind moves on their list? I guess they must. Whirlwind, maybe? Gust? I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. Wow, that Shiftry agreed without any argument. Say, who are they? What? You don't know? It's Alakazam's team. They're the most famous rescue team around these parts. That's Charizard. His flamethrower can melt mountains. That's Tyranitar. He takes great pride in his armored body and amazing strength. And that's the leader, Alakazam. Alakazam doesn't like physical attacks. He fights with psychic powers and has, like, crazy high attack strength. He's endowed with an amazing brain and an IQ of 5,000. Apparently, he's memorized everything that's happened in the world. Alakazam does all the commanding in the team. He's clearly in charge. Thank you. No need for thanks. It's only natural that you get help. If anyone turns you down again, come see me. Take care. Cool. I wouldn't expect anything less from Gold Rank Rescue Team. What? What's wrong? What's up? It's fine. Nothing. I smell a human among us. Yeah, so far I'm enjoying the game quite a bit. It is very simple though, so I can understand why a difficulty increase would help diversify the gameplay. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's really why I play these games. I like the I've always like Pokemon as kind of like a collectathon. Whew, that was scary. Sheesh. Cool. Whew, Sakuraz. We need to become like them. Let's recruit more members and make our rescue team first class. I'll invite a Gengar if I can. Oh, it looks like he's not going to have any of it. Next morning. Oh man, I did nothing yesterday. Good morning. New mission? Or just bills? One switcher orb wanted. One warp orb wanted. Or deliver one warp orb. And then these are old mails? To all new members... I'm not sure if I've read this. To all new members, your badge has the power to send back to town any Pokemon you've rescued. Just hold the badge up and it does the rest. By completing rescue jobs, you will be awarded points that raise your team's ranking. Aim for the bronze rank for now. You can save your adventure by going to your bed, get in the habit of saving often. You should also store old Pokemon news. If your mailbox is full, you won't get the latest issue of the news or any job mail. Okay, so it's storing, throwing away. Warbird wanted. Trade at Mount Steel, 8th floor. What you doing all the way down there? For a max elixir. Nice. And Switcher Orb wanted... for a cherry berry? Ugh. I'll accept this one for now. I don't even have a Switcher Orb. Frick, I already forgot where I have to go. Mount Steel. So what other things are there for me to pick up at Mount Steel? Was that Snowball here before? I'm a baby Pokemon. Give me a breaks. It's like, am I not even level 16 or something yet? No. Getting there. Wait, not in there. Mount Steel. Voltorb appears to be lost. Get some money. Plus something. I'm simply no good at fighting. My consciousness is slipping. Help. Find a Pidgey, get a Reviver Seed, and something. I should maybe clear some more space in my inventory then. Yeah. You're good for paralysis. You're good for health. You're good for confusion? Sleep? Poison. You're good for burn. Honestly, I'm not sure what the odds are of me actually using any of these thrown items. I threw a Blast Seed and then got a Ember not too long after, so... Not like I've only just started using Gravel Rocks. Maybe I should sell them. Blast Seed. I'm probably going to find a Warp Orb along the way, but I'll hold on to that one. Just to be safe. Okay, off to Mount Steel. Or wait, no, I want to maybe go recruit a friend first. Reduces special defense by 3 levels. Oh, wow, that's a good move. Tackle and Thundershock. Is this to get rid of them permanently? No. No. Oh man, where am I going? Where is Mount Steel? Have I not been there yet? Mount Deep Green. Power plant. Oh, is this just going to visit friends? Okay. That's what I wanted. Kind of wanted to blink Magnemite, but oh, no big deal. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. No. No, not what I wanted. That's fine, took care of it. Money. Oh, do I have any food on me? Hmm. No, not that button. That's the one. No, not like that. No. How did I just burn a turn? I am forgetting. It's not a big deal if I just do a little attack, but I would like to remember what that thing is that I have to do. No. How have I not hit the button yet? Are you just refusing to come? Fine. And then you're steel type, so I should try hitting you with an ember. Oof. A big damage. Man, that is crazy. What is that? I could swear there was a button that just like let a turn pass. Aw. These guys are pretty weak. Not sure if there's much reason for me to still be here. Oh. Picking up items is never a bad thing, especially when I can, That's actually on hand. But overdrawn items end up going back to base, right? Don't have to worry about not having room for stuff. Oh, no, my attack. I might actually have to use moves now. Ow. Is your basic attack, typed? Maybe. If that's the case, then I should just be... I want to call it tackle, but that's an actual listed move. I don't know how to refer to these things. Oh, no. Oof. That was unnecessary. But I appreciate it. Oh, come on. Come on, Magnemite. There. Jeez. Wait, where are you going? Oh, I've still got your tech set up stupid from the boss fight. Well, you know, honestly, Mount Steel's no big deal, so I think it's fine to just let you go off on your own. Look at that. Crazy damage. Oh, that poor Zigzagoon. You didn't have to go that hard. Pokes his head around the corner, dies. Oh god, I hope I didn't mess anything up. Quests. Mission objectives. I know there's a way to check that. I've forgotten my objective. What am I doing here? I have to find 2 people. I don't remember what floor they're on. Recruitment search. Okay, well, I better scrape then. Ow. No, not that one. Out of the way. Orbs. Well, there's a switcher orb. Oh, lots of orbs. And of course I find the exit right away, so I'm gonna have to backtrack pretty far. Super unnecessary, but I wanna do it. What are you doing? Super unnecessary. Also a little disappointed that Reflect doesn't protect the whole team, and wow, does it last a short time. Although I suppose it's accounting for my moving around, too. Seriously? You gonna let me find that first? Ooh, tummy is getting pretty rumbly. All these items are cool and all, but can I get an apple, please? Can't even remember what the penalty is for going hungry. Less damage? Do I start taking damage? Yeah. Oh no. Wow, my accuracy! Out of the way. Please. Someone give me an apple. No, I can't eat those. Fuck. Uh-oh, getting dizzy. Alright, I'm gonna have to eat something just to stay going. Oranberry. Yum. Did that do anything? I can't tell. Doesn't feel like it did a lot, if anything. Yeah, I totally forgot about preparing food for this voyage. Wow, Chikorita hits a lot harder than I do. Oh boy, level. God, I'm only on floor 4. I got 4 more floors to go. And no food in my belly. I'm so sorry. Yep, belly's empty. With every step? Oh, wow. Okay, how much does this heal for? Restores HP. Unknown. God, that is draining fast. Is it affecting my team as well? No, just me. Don't attack. Use item. Okay, so that's just like a full heal. So I'm okay for a while. That's why I've been screwing that up. Burn him. No! Burn him! Stop missing! Burn him! Oh, I was standing on money. Oh, you're very lucky he died. Oh, running on empty again. Ah. Oh, more. Boy, more gravel. Let's let them take care of that stuff. 3, 2, 1. Item. Eat a berry. Oh my god, is that food? It's a peck of berry. It will fill my stomach a little bit. I'm out of healing berries. Eat. How much does that even fill me? Not a lot. Oh, we're getting desperate here. Is that a bean? An orange gummy. Well, at least I found a use for all my berries. Oh, congratulations. Learn anything new? And this loops. Yes. All right. No. Oh, a Tyrogue. How many more of those do I have left in me? 7. Itagami. Huh. I can have to use a reviver seed to not die in here. God, I know where to come if I need orbs. A blast seed. Okay. I'm sorry, what is that behind me? A pincer. Oh, well. Okay. For frick's sake. Use an item. What were you good for? Stores. All move and slightly fills belly. I was kind of hoping you'd help me out a turn sooner than that and also not miss. Okay, floor 8. Like, we don't really have anywhere else to go. That's everything here, yeah? I'm supposed to be finding missing Pokemon? Where are they? Hmm. I could try consuming a blast seed in front of the next person, see if that does anything. Oh my god, an Oran Berry. My life. Alright, let's not take any chances here. Eat the berry. Use them twice, and they will come apart. Blast seed. Eat. Yeah, okay. That does do the thing. I know there's a way to do it. How? Yay, another blast seed. I can eat that. They've got that. You already just kill it. There you go. All you had to do was throw some leaves at him. Wait, where are you going? Did you see something? Another oranberry, thank goodness. Alright, there's someone or something on this floor. Where are they? The heck? Did I screw up? Didn't we do good today? Let's call it a night and get some rest. See you tomorrow. Sure, I'll save. Am I supposed to activate those quests or something? Oh, for frick's sake. Oh, why? Why is that a thing? Cool, I just wasted a whole bunch of time and resources. If you want to go on a rescue job listed on the bulletin board at the Pelipper post, or one that's delivered to your mailbox, you first need to accept the job and then take the job. Why? Why double confirm? Only then will you be able to handle that job. Try to do accepted jobs quickly. Ugh. Store. And, like, I guess it's there, so I might as well. And Magnemite did literally nothing, but he was getting XP for it, so I guess taking him along isn't the worst thing to do. Can you mess around with Magnemite's moves? Yes, you can. Metal Sound and Thunder Shock. Oh man, so many orbs. I'm just gonna put all this crap away for now, and I'll read up on it later, figure out, like, what I should be doing with these items. Gummy. Max Elixir could save me. Blowback, escape. I need a switcher and I need a hurl. Oh, and I need some apples. Do I have any apples stored away? I do. One more apple, please. Alright, go check that bulletin board again, see if there's anything else that I can do there. No. What was up north? Oh, Whiscash. Just hanging about, reminiscing about their childhood. Okay. Check IQ. Wasn't there something else I could do with their... No. I thought there was another way to mess around with how they did stuff. No, don't do that yet. Job list. Take the job. Take job. Take job. Take job. Okay. They've all been accepted this time. Which means I should actually probably see something in my quest log when I'm in the dungeon, but just to make sure, floors 5 through 8 have stuff for me, and I can just race through the rest of it. Such a bozo. Here. Okay, dungeon? No. No, not there. Team... Tactics. Yeah, you know what? Just go after foes. You've both been okay so far. Yeah, give me that XP. Oh, was that a... Oh, white gummy. Thought that might have been like a gray steel type one. So many orb. Out of my way. Now that it knows I'm just looking for the exit, it's waiting until the very end. Good lord. The RNG has become cruel. Oh no, Magnemite took my gravel rocks. I want a doze. Where's that my Magnemite? I don't recall seeing any in here, so maybe? Just picked up those rocks for me? Giver. They're helping. Oh, that poor guy. Oh. That's my fault. And I don't know what Magnemite's doing. You can stop doing that. They've already had their attack reduced. Just kill them. Please just kill it. What? No, to go up. So, I feel like if I come across consumables, I should just use them. Sleep, maybe hold on to, but... Oh, wait, I have to be here. The fire is just gonna act as small food with a free use attack. Not a lot of reason not to use it. Am I just picking up an item here? Just a guaranteed orb drop? I will do no such thing. But hello, Ludlow. How are we doing today? Less, poopy than yesterday, hopefully. Consume. Destroy. Ah. Oh no, he got hard. Well, I can fix that. Oh, that sounds better than yesterday at the very least. And having stuff to do sounds alright. I've reached a destination floor. Was the last one also not a destination floor? Oh, Voltorb. Right. Hello. Save the Voltorb. No, I've got 2 more missions to do. Oh, I think that's all I have to do on this floor. Find a switcher orb. Rescue Voltorb, rescue Pidgey, and bring a warp orb. Filling up on berries after throwing away so many. Oh, you said sleep, and now I'm tired. Ah! Gotta drink my coffee. Ah, it's called. Oh, why do I keep doing this? Hey, Pidgey. Yeah, I'll keep going. There's one more floor of treasure to find. If coffee ain't real, then what have I been drinking a cup or two of every day for like 2 years? What is that machine in my kitchen's function? Take that, rock. Oh no, still water. No wonder I'm so dehydrated. Am I here to save you, too? The heck? What do you mean the warp orb isn't in the toolbox? Oh, is it not? Items. Chikorita. Uh, give me stuff. How am I take that item back? Give. There we go. Okay, now I think I'm done. Yes. Yes. I just asked them to hold it for a while, and now they're acting like they've never seen me before in their life. Can I please have my lighter back? Oh, gee, a cherry berry. And rescue points, more importantly. Max elixirs. Is there ever a bad time for blueberries? So delicious, but so expensive. Did much better today, actually accepting and following through on quests. Those tiny little berries, just so laborious to harvest, I guess. A lot of water and nutrients. Oh. There's nothing here. Depressing, isn't it? Heh. Who'd run a rescue team from a dump like this? Unbelievable. Who are you people? Oh? Over there. A mailbox. Heh, yeah, check it out. Now wait a second. What do you think you're doing? Yes, rescue job offers. Ooh la la, isn't that rather tasty? We'll have them all. Hey, get those back. Wait a second. Those belong to us. Don't butt in. Heh. Doesn't matter who does it. We're rescue team 2, I'll have you know. But all we ever get up to is no good. Want to know how it works? If we have the cover of a rescue team, we can get away with so much more. We have our eyes on world domination. What? World domination? Heh, you heard right. That's why we're raking in the cash and adding to our gang. The world will be ours. The rescue team of evil. Team Meanies is who we are. Lame. So lame. See you around. Now wait a second. They're gone. What a horrible bunch. And they took all my mail. They took everything. Oh, got a late service today, though. We're in luck. Pelipper delivered some mail. We can go on rescue missions again with this. But those guys, they'd better not try anything if we see them again. Oh no, another request from Mount Steel. Finding the foe was a mistake. Roar! Someone! Well, I only have one thing to do for Mount Steel, so I think I'm just gonna let that one sit for a bit. Yeah, sorry. God, not even an imposter team, just straight up, we're gonna steal everything from you. And then not do it? Are they still performing the rescues? Rescue a Sunkern on floor 3. Accept. Deliver an Oranberry to Rattata on floor 4. Accept. Deliver a Cherryberry to Pidgey on floor 5. Accept. Take the job. Take the job. Take the job. Let's start with a door. The front door of my house is just wide open, letting all the elements in. I can buy more friend zones. I can sell and deposit items, right? Store. Let's get rid of these gummies. I need that cherry berry and the oranberry. Blast seeds can go away. That sleep seed is never going to get used. Neither are any of these. Now, give me your item. Why can I only leave that in town? Oh yeah, probably want to put on... oh wait, 2 reviver seeds. Yeah, let's... No! Darn it. There we go. Two apples, a cherry, and an oranberry. Wow, I've got so many gravel rocks. Okay, you. Anything cool? Bullet seed. Inflicts damage on the target at a distance. Hits 2 to 5 times. That's pretty nice, but I got razor seed or razor leaf, so I think we're okay. Man, I've been stoning guys to death. It's pretty effective actually, and it's not typed as far as I can tell. I threw a rock at a Geodude and he took it like a champ. Yeah, let's store this. Okay, off to Thunderwave Cave. Let's see, I need to work on floors 4 through 6? 3 through 5, I think. Or 3 through 4, and I need to bring a cherry berry back with me. Alrighty, no prob. Ooh. Am I over leveled? I need to find a new zone, and quick. Ah, this is where the food is at. One, two. Oh, that poor Puccina. Didn't do quite enough damage to put him down. And then Chikorita just hits like a truck. Is she just like refusing to use a straight dead end regular attack and tackling everyone? Oh, there's the Sunkern. Okay, you can stop running away though. Would you like to leave now? No. Continue. And this hopefully loops. I forgot how well interconnected these are. Oh no, it doesn't. Ah! Ah, darn. I took the wrong path. Man, if I could have just bored through that wall. Gotta give someone a berry here. Go away. Rocks. Oh, is that my target? No, I just want to talk. And now I want to leave. Rescued a Sunkern. Another Max Elixir. Delivered a berry. retrieved a berry. Ranked up! We are now bronze! Didn't we do good today? Let's call it a night and get some rest. Not even Team Meanie can slow my roll. Zach, Chikorita. Huh? Who was that? Oh, Caterpie. How have you been? Please, please help my friend. What's the matter? I was playing with my friend Metapod, but Metapod got lost in the woods. He's still lost out there. Oh, I see, I see. That does sound bad. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Have no fear. We're here to save your chum Metapod. Wait a second. Caterpie was asking us to help. Heh. You think you can do this rescue with your amateur level skills? I'll have you know I'm bronze rank, you no badge having no ones. What did you say? Doesn't matter who does the rescuing, see? The guy that does the rescuing gets to be the hero. Listen, Caterpie, how about we do this? How about you give the reward to the team that brings back your chum first? But I don't have any money. Oh, don't you worry about that, my little friend. I'm sure we can persuade your parents to reward us with interest afterward. Oh, yeah. You can even join our team. There's an offer you can't refuse. When you join us, Caterpie, we'll let you be a big wheel in Team Meanies. That's the deal, Chikorita. The first to rescue wins. Come on, move. Let's get this done already. Cool. They're gonna save the day and then hold the kid ransom. Don't worry about a thing. We'll rescue your friend first. Let's get going. To the forest. What should I do? I don't have any money, and I don't want to join those meanies. Please, help us. What does a big wheel mean? All I can think of is like the kid's trike. Or the Batman villain? I think so. There aren't any additional quests for that forest, are there? Facade. Oh wait, I think I saw this before. If I am poisoned or burned, it doubles its power. Yeah, that'd be cool and all if it wasn't so hard to suffer conditions like that. Maybe he'll sell something good one of these days. But today's not that day. Oh, did I cap out on gravel rocks? Huh. Okay, maybe I should sell some of these then. Apple, 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 apple. Max elixir. And a blast seed. You, take my garbage. So many rocks. I'm on my way to the... Is this the same woods? I really can't remember. And you're not willing to talk to me right now unless we're out in the field. Well, I guess I can accept these quests. Oh, I got 3 more quests for Mount Steel as well. Well, I should go pick up that quest from the mailbox before the meanies come back and steal it. Okay, accept Tiny Woods. And I'll take those ones up later. This might be a good opportunity to bring Magnemite along. Sinister Woods, okay. These ones aren't so small. This is it. Metapod is lost somewhere in these woods. Gengar's gang should be already here. We ought to hurry. Looks like there's a lot of apples on the ground here. Or, no, mushrooms. Well, that's fine too, I guess. Sudowoodo? Are you pretending to be a tree? Is this at all effective on you? No. Ooh. Chocobo dungeon, eh? I've heard of it, but I've never looked into what the game is like. I'll have to remember to check that out after the stream's over. I am trying to pace myself on Final Fantasy games right now, though. I've just chewing through the series at a very fast pace. Getting a little overstimulated by it. Okay. Like I'm not crazy about streaming a game that I haven't played the if I'm starting a game series like halfway through, it feels dirty to me. Like it already feels bad enough that I'm playing Yakuza 3 having already played the other ones. And I've kind of been considering whether I should continue doing that. It definitely feels like a game I should just be playing on my own, since I've already done so much of the series as it is. And for the most part, it's not very engaging to watch, I feel. I mean, yeah, not finishing games is also dirty, but like, I don't know. So, how do I explain this? I feel like if I stream uh, a game that's already partway into the series, I'm giving you an incomplete look at what's there. I'm putting some sort of requirement on myself to start a series from the beginning and work my way to the end if I get that far. So I really shouldn't be doing for Final Fantasy because those games aren't connected at all. It's yeah, really just like getting back to Yakuza. That is a continuing storyline that I have decided to play on stream, and I'm really questioning my reasoning behind that now. Oh, hey, Duck. How you doing? Reincarnated as Cyndaquil's all right so far. I made a boo boo earlier and wasted a day, but no harm, no foul. A Swinub. What are you doing in the forest? Oh, geez, this place is like a maze. Ow. Rocks. Kind of surprised that didn't do extra damage. That's a thing to clear me, right? Yeah. I don't care to explore this floor anymore. Took no damage. Get him. Oh no, they've got that running away skill. Oh, do I not have any rocks equipped? Or, oh no, I sold those, so I have to select the new ones. Wham. No fucking runners. And dead end. This forest sure is big. Yeah, you got him. You attack through the trees. Well done. Did you see something? No. They'll find me eventually. Oh, getting close to evolving. At least I think we're around 16. Oh yeah, and Chikorita just kind of ran off on their own. They spotted a Sudowoodo in the distance and got the Bloodlust. Oh wait, that's an item down there. Ooh, getting dark. Little dark. Oh, but the big thing is that it hides Pokemon. Get back here. So I'm walking blind. Is that... Should I not? You have HP, and you have uses of moves. And then I guess the default attack is to struggle, but it doesn't do any damage to you. And I regen health over time, so... Oh. Get back here. Oh, I missed. Oh, but she didn't. Oh, if I miss my stone, I can pick it up again. Nice. I wonder, can Silcoon not move? Or Cascoon, whichever one I'm fighting? Hmm. Okay, yeah, that's all they have in here. Oh, a Shroomish. Oh, you mean my belly, which is 22 out of 100 right now? Yeah, I need apples for that. So that mechanic is still there. And thus far, it just does 1 point of damage for every round that occurs if I am at 0, which I can sustain with apples, and to a lesser degree, berries. Oh no, I miss. You've got nowhere to run. Shroomish is your undoing. I should save a couple of those, though. And a Sunflora. Tackle. A forest with this many mushrooms on the ground makes me think that the foliage is rather moist. Actually, be pretty hard to start a fire, I think. It's good. I don't want to commit needless arson. They might take away my my badge if they found out about that. Any more cool stuff to find here? No? Don't think so. Probably just leave. Oh, actually doing something. Fantastic. Oh, further still. An orange gummy? You bastard. Give it back. Uh, so Mystery Dungeon Red is for Game Boy Advance, which is what I'm playing, and Blue is for DS? Okay, I stepped on an apple. Am I out of inventory? Oh no, I am out of inventory. Okay, I guess I can eat an apple. Item. Hit him with the blast seed. Thank you for Gami. 2 dead ends. Oh, did not pick up any more items to throw at them. Ah, well. Hmm. Got 5 apples. Oh, I really don't need all these berries. Throw. I can give that to Chikorita. Sure, why not? Just hold on to that for me, please. Give myself an apple. I'll forget about that for the longest time, and then when I'm absolutely desperate, I'll find it in my inventory. And Magnemite can have... I don't know, a P.E.K.K.A berry, maybe. Ooh, a Scyther. Get him! Fuck his day up. Scanner Orb. Oh, nice and bright here. Didn't matter that he was grass type. Just too strong. Blast Seed. Does that do guaranteed 45 damage? I feel like it's hit for 45 every time. Nothing there. Oh. Get him. You know, it'd be nice to see more Pokemon games take this sort of approach to combat. The turn-based is fine or whatever, but what I'd really like to see is more free movement. They absolutely are. That is not what I wanted to do. Fine. Didn't lose anything out for it. Like, they come up with some interesting mechanics every once in a while to mix up the formula a little bit, like double battles and triple battles and rotation battles. Have been really nice additions. Oh, you can fly over water. Cool. Wish I could do that. But some of the newer additions, like Mega Evolution and Gigantamax, are like pretty pointless gimmicks. They really don't offer anything to the formula. Like, sure, the Mega Evolutions can change up Pokemon type, but there are moves that do that already. This just comes with an attack, and is limited to a small roster, which gives Game Freak more, not incentive, but gives Game Freak another excuse to not import the entire roster that they've created. Do you know what I want to see more of? Metabots. That was a fun game. And as far as I know, sold terribly. Eat apple. Item. I've got so many orange berries now, I'm wondering if it's worth even holding apples. Eh. Are you playing with me? Yeah, okay, Chicory, you got that. And like, as much as I was totally a Pokemon kid, I think Digimon probably was the better conceived product. Okay, so Metabots was the came out about the same time as like Yu-Gi-Oh and Bakugan and Beyblade and all those toy-based shows that were used to then sell their respective toy or card game. And Metabots was about customizable robots that you fought with each other, and you would bet your bots parts. So like you'd mix and match arms and legs and heads and chassis when you're putting your Metabots together. It was super cool, and the I believe it was for GameCube had a version that had free battle, so you could like run around and attack or shoot. I might be misremembering. It might have been turn-based as well, but just like the ability to customize your robots by taking them apart was super cool. Is there anything else to do on this floor? No. Moving on. Oh, geez, it just keeps going. Did I pick up any more of those, No. Okay. Burn. Tackle. Oh, you got a... Ooh! Ooh, you hit hard! Ooh! Right, I forgot how strong, Slackoth are. That's weird, though. He doesn't have the super lame passive of, Oh, God. Truant? Whatever that ability is that makes him loaf around every other turn. God, I'm not looking forward to fighting a Slocking if that's the case. Might actually have to use a consumable. And then Regen's got me. Oh, an Executor. Was that an item? No, just a mushroom. Man, you really do have too many unfinished games under your belt. Ooh, new move. Poisons a target. If Pokemon is poisoned, it sustains damage over several turns. Targets a foe in front, which is... Is that the same wording as tackle? Okay, so probably works the same way as... Probably works the same way as tackle. Might not work around corners. That's unfortunate. You know, it's probably worth getting rid of either Reflect or Growl. Halves damage. Lowers attack of all foes in the room by 1. You know, you can continue to spam Growl, and that'll be really useful against a group of people. Reflect only helps you, and I don't think you can stack it. Getting rid of Reflect. Unless... Do I want to get rid of Tackle? It's just a hard-hitting move. No, I'm going to get rid of it. The moment I get something like Headbutt, Tackle's gone. No, you quit doing that. Put that list away. Finish your plate. before you get any dessert. Although now I'm probably going to want to link... oh, do I want to link Poison Powder and Growl? That doesn't feel like a good move. And Poison Powder and Tackle doesn't feel much better. Huh. No, my... Ah. Magnemite, you bastard. I can't do anything. Oh, wait, no, I can just forcefully take that from you. Right. Yeah, 60-hour game. Sounds about right. Yeah, this whole streaming things to clear out my library has really been helping a lot. I've been doing a much better job of finishing games before starting new ones and actually getting around to playing stuff that I keep telling myself, oh, I'll get to it eventually. And grinding. There's a nice afternoon of, like, watching a show or listening to a podcast while vaguely playing a video game. And yeah, I know that feeling. Did I run out of rocks? Oh my god, I ran out of rocks. What does that scanner orb do? Reveals the location of all unclaimed items on the floor. Ooh. Okay, well, if there's another floor after this, then I think I'll just use that. I thought I had too many. I had 63 of them. I'll just go back to a cave later and collect a bunch more. Wait, is that an item out of bounds? What is that? Can I tell Magnemite to go pick shit up for me? No. Hmm. Oh yeah, the only problem with that, though, is I don't think I'm allowed to hold that many rocks. Unless for some reason it gave me a stack and they just didn't combine. Alright, well, whatever that is, I don't think I can pick it up. There might be a way I can manipulate movement with Magnemite to get it. Eh. There we go. Oh, it's a rock. I threw a rock and it fell into the water. Well, there. I've got one rock now. Should an emergency occur, I'll have one rock to throw. Uh-oh, Ladybuzz coming for me. Or not. I need like a balloon or something to fly across water. This is sad. So much stuff I could explore. It is only by Ladybuzz's grace that I continue to live. Magnemite, go hit the thingy. Please. Please, Magnemite. Oh my god. You're killing me, man. This is ridiculous. Get over here. There. Stop and swap. We done? Nope, another floor. Oh my god, it just keeps going. Alright, scanner orb. Do your thing. Oh no. Oh! Oh, paralyzed us all! Well, it's a good thing you can't really do much. Yeah, you fucking got him. Remind me not to let Shroomish have a turn. Uh-oh. Slack off. Oh, good. The, team's got it. It's a good thing there's so many apples in this forest. Ooh. Gold gummy? What are you good for? Psychic type. Can I get a gummy that is good for me, please? Please, use items. Suppose I could eat an orange berry just to empty my inventory a little bit. Exit, please. Oh no. We're fine. Wow, this place is big. Uh-oh, am I running out? Yeah, I got one more use, and then it's gonna de-link, apparently. I mean, I think there's enough free resources on the ground that I can probably make it. Get a little rough without, PP to use my moves. Oh, wait. Item. Eat a cherry berry. No. Diagonal, please. That's fine. Apple. There we go. I don't know if there's food to do it, but I do just have a max elixir on hand. Wow, we came quite a ways into this forest. I wonder if Metapod is ahead. Hold it right there. You know who's going to get to Metapod first? We are. So, for you to go ahead? Well, we can't let that happen. What? Now hold on, Gengar. Why do you always intervene with us? Oh, didn't we tell you? Our aim is world domination. Yeah, no, you mentioned that. Caterpie's mama will give us a generous reward. And Caterpie will join us, too. That brings us closer to our goal. And for that, your lot is in the way. So sorry to say, but your party's over right here and now. Say goodbye, Chikorita. Okay, moves. I'll only get people immediately around me. Like, I don't want to be the one to step forward. Tactics. Wait there. Tactics. Wait there. And now I just throw a rock. There we go. Now you can do whatever you want. Chikorita. Go after foes. Magnemite. Go after foes. As for me... I think I'll smoke screen the Gengar. Smoke screen you. Oh, that was unnecessary. Smoke screen you. Haha! And then do a Leer tackle on you. Full with some embers. Level for me. Man, what a bunch of pushovers. Ooh, supersonic. Doesn't stand a chance. Oh no, the whiffer wore off. Gallum! Magnemite, are you, Did I not swap your tactic? Yeah, what you doing, bud? That's fine. Took care of him eventually. Oh. You'll pay for this. Don't you forget it. No one should hold us back now. Let's find Metapod. Excuse me. Did you maybe come looking for me? You must be Metapod. Let's get you home. Caterpie was worried about you. Yay! I was so scared, so I kept my shell hardened and waited and waited. Thank you. This is great. Welcome back, Metapod. Thank you, Caterpie. And thank you, Chikorita and Zacaraz. And Magnemite, I guess. But I don't have any money. Is there anything else I can do for you? Yeah, call your mom and get her to write a check. We don't need a reward. What you talking about? That was 13 floors of bullshit. We're happy to see that Metapod is back safe and sound. Cool. You're even more cool than I thought. I want to go on rescues when I grow up. If you become a Butterfree, maybe. That would be great. Chase that dream. I have an idea. Why don't we do something right here? We should make a proper rescue team base here. Something impressive. That's cool. A rescue team base is cool. I want to work here when I grow up. Me too, me too. That's what we'll do. Let's be sure to build our own rescue team base. Zacaraz and Chikorita, thank you again. Okay, bye. Be careful going home. Well, we ended up working for free, but that was the right thing to do. And we got to show Gengar's team a thing or two, so it's all good. That was a tiring day. Let's do some more good tomorrow. Do I not even get quest points for that? The rescue team members dispersed to the friends area. Oh, that one snuck up on me. Oh. Nothing like a good sneeze to knock the wind out of you. Ugh. Good morning. Let's do good again today. Hello? Huh? Who could that be? Oh, it's the Jumpluff. Is Rescue Team Raz here? That's right. Huh? Wait, aren't you... Yeah, isn't Shiftry supposed to be doing your thing? Please help my friend. Please, I need help. Forget it. We're not about to work for that. But my friend needs a gust of wind. Please. I remember. You're the Jumpluff in Pokemon Square. We saw Shiftry agreeing to do your rescue job. Yes, but Shiftry... He hasn't come back from the rescue mission. Are you serious? Our friend Jumpluff got wedged between some rocks. We Jumpluff can go anywhere if we catch a wind, but even though the skies are filled with thunderclouds, for some odd reason the winds haven't blown. Not even a breeze? That is strange. Shifttree's leafy fans can whip up powerful winds. We thought Shifttree's wind would be able to dislodge our friend, but Shifttree hasn't returned. It doesn't sound like all that challenging of a rescue mission. It is strange. Oh? That's the spirit, Zach. Your expression tells me you're ready. What expression? Okay, we'll go look for them. Really? Thank you. No problem. You can count on us. Let's go. But quests. Me accept and do other quests. Oh and god, items. So many items. Store. Hold on to 2 apples. It's like the bare minimum for some of these places. Gold gummy, orange gummy. Let's get rid of most of those berries. Oh, so many berries. That should do it. Oh, you mean like the dialogue? It is very fitting for Chikorita, and if it doesn't change, then I can see how that, yeah, that might not fit certain Pokemon. But I don't know, there's personalities for all types. Although apparently my personality determines what Pokemon I pick up. Anything good this time? No, more orbs. Oh, about Jumpluff. Oh, yeah, okay. If I'd had, I don't know, are there any other... I can't remember what the other, Pokemon, choices are. Start a Pokemon from Mystery Dungeon. There aren't any flat-out wind types. And as far as moves go, I think the closest that Chikorita or any other the grass types would have is like Petal Dance. They might have something else. There's potential for things in there. Maybe. Eh. We'll toss a hurl orb at them. That'll do it. Or a warp orb? Honestly, that could just be a requirement for the quest and will make a lot more sense. Do I start buying gravel rocks? No, I think I want to save my money for actual items. Oh, and right, moves. Magnemite learned Supersonic, but I never bothered to look at its range. Foe in front, cuts corners. Okay, I could link Supersonic to something like Tackle. Or I put it on Thundershock and get a Parafusion if I'm lucky. Although for me... or wait, no, for Chikorita. Poison Powder and... Yeah, I don't know. I think these are all fine. Why are we holding random items? Because I filled up on stuff way too quickly, and I should probably put those away now. Team Chikorita. Take that Warp Orb back. And I'll continue to hold on to that apple for a rainy day when I'm in a dungeon and I forgot to refill my inventory. Like, that one time. Alright, I don't think I have enough time to go through another big dungeon, so I think I'm just gonna fill up the bulletin board on... a lot. Center hasn't been heard from. Please send a rescue team. Yeah, alrighty. Accept that quest. And I'll do Mount Steel after I've done all this stuff in Tiny Woods. I guess I could have put a more appropriate berry on them, like a Rost berry. Or just Oran berries would probably be fine. They don't, held items aren't automatically consumable in this game, right? So I'd only want to put them on in the case where... Well, no, if they're holding an item and they suffer a condition, will they use their turn to actually consume it? No. Attack, please. Yeah, you can take care of that, Chikorita. Okay. So if I were to just put Oron Berries in everybody, then if they were to get into combat and start taking some serious damage, they'll consume them. Did I miss? Oh, you... Oh, I'm here to save you. Oops. Fucking oops. What else did I have to do here? Rescue a Beldum. Okay, so I'll wait till they're critical. That's good. Yeah, these lower level places really are mindless. Beldum, get back here. Leave now. Max elixirs. Ooh, and a reviver seed. Sure hope Jumpluff and Shiftry are alright. Especially since I'm going to be taking 2 days before I actually do their request. Oh, more quests. Yeah, I'm sure the point will come where I'm actually going to need those reviver seeds. I got close when I was going through Mount Steel without any food in my inventory. Just consuming anything that would fill my tummy. While you're exploring a dungeon, you'll get progressively hungry. If you become famished, you will eventually lose HP and even faint. That's why you should eat something to fill your belly. You can always buy food at the Kecleon shop. Seeds are usually meant to be eaten, but did you know they can also be thrown at other Pokemon to unlock their effects? Toss seeds you don't want to eat at foes. Throw good seeds at friends. Don't be afraid to throw your seeds. I guess, yeah, the sleep seeds I could start throwing at people. Job list. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Okay, a bunch of stuff to do in Mount Steel. I think I will bring Magnemite along for this one. Oh, right, yeah. This is just for finding friends. Item, Oronberry, give to Magnemite. Item, Oronberry, give. No, don't eat! Ah! Stupid laggy game, not reading my inputs. Ooh. that's strong. Ooh, boy. Wait, can I do that with gummies? I haven't found any that I actually want to use yet, because they're all for Pokemon I don't have. But if I never find anything, then I guess I can just start throwing white and brown? No, orange. Keep finding orange gummies at the entire team. Ooh, lots of items here. Well, I might look to see if that is a thing. Oh god, so many orbs here. Hey, you've got it handled. There we go. Alright, something to do here. Money, money. Found a Pidgey. Five levels? Man. Okay, yeah, pretty sure Chikorita's just been using Tackle then, and I'm not as weak as I thought. Oh, whoops, I already found the exit. Oh well, guess I'm making a loop now. Or I guess I'm finding an Oranberry and then retreating, cause fuck. Too high. Was... Were they not a ground type? Psychic and... They might just not be ground type yet. Oh no, I can't hold this blast seed. Suppose I could eat one of my many orange berries. Alright, what we got to do on this floor? Rescue the sun kern. Center it on the next floor. Bring a petrify orb. I haven't found one of those yet. I don't think. And rescue Nidoran. Alright, I might not be able to do that petrify one, unfortunately. Oh no, I do have a petrify orb. Good. Rescue you. Is that Tyrogue over here waiting for me? No, an Aaron. Another Oranberry. Get your fluffy butt over here. Alright, what's left? Saved the Sentret, just the orb, and the Nidoran. Yeah, I get the feeling that that just always does. Please open your screen and use the move. That always does 45 damage. So I don't have to worry about type advantage for that. him! Rocks! Let's get a Peccaberry out of here. There, that's how you take care of a Beldum. Give them the orb, which gives me room to to pick up this. I don't know. It was for psychic. White gummy. No, this is just a normal one. Gold was for psychic. Do I not have that, No, I do not. Right, I threw my last one, against Gengar. Very nice. Even with that heavy cover around the two corners. Oh no, he's running away. Get him. I'm not sure how much I like that. Eat another Oranberry. Because why not? And I believe this is the last request I have to do now. Another Warp Orb. These presumably sell better than the berries? So it's likely in my best interest to pick these up over them. Save you in a sec, Nidoran. Just want to see if anything down here is worth picking up. Like money. And gravel rocks. Okay, now we can leave. Yeah, just talk to them. And that's all my missions. Give me the goods. Give me the loot. I wonder if there's a place that I can check my standing, how close I am to silver rank. Yeah, okay, I definitely don't have max gravel rocks right now, so I guess I just can't accept another stack. Or I can't just auto-combine them. Weird. Okay, save our adventure here, and then next time we're actually gonna go and save that jump bluff, I guess. Because I keep putting it off. So many items. Need more apple. Oh! Okay, well. Pretty repetitive, but as I get more team members and more moves, and the fights become more than just a solo encounter, they are becoming more interesting. But yeah, there's definitely a challenge rating to be desired. I'm dying more so to the survival mechanics, the guerrilla warfare. No, the what's that? God, I am so bad at remembering words to concepts that are just stuck in there. Attrition. I am attritioning out faster than I am actually dying in combat. Like, fighting hasn't been any issue so far. Just from having, I don't know, any cursory knowledge of how Pokemon works. Which is fine. Yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. I will see you again on Friday for... who knows? Maybe more of this, maybe more Yakuza, maybe something else. Alright, take care, and good night.